In today's video, we are going to be looking at the topic working with powers, otherwise known as working with exponent. All right, so let's say we have something that looks like this. How do we pronounce this? We pronounce this as a to the power of n. And what it simply means is that we are writing a in n places, that is n number of times. So if I have something like this, m to the power of n, it simply means I am writing m in n places, n number of times. So what exactly does m mean? What exactly does n mean? So if we have it like this, what do they mean? If we have it like this, what does a and n also mean? So let's take a look at this. Now, if we have a to the power of n, a is referred to as the base. That is the number I am multiplying. So number being multiplied. So n is the exponent. How many times I am multiplying this number? Right. So a, the base, n, the exponent. Now let's take a look at some examples. We have this 2 exponent 3, or you can call it 2 to the power of 3. So when you say 2 exponent 3, what it means is that you are multiplying 2 in 3 places. And that gives you 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. If we say 5 exponent 2, it means I'm multiplying 5 in 2 places. And that means you have 5 times 5. And that gives us 25. So if we say 1 exponent 5, that means I'm multiplying 1 in 5 places. And that gives us 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. And 1 in 5 places being multiplied gives us 1. Now let's take this further and look at some interesting examples together. Right. So we have this case, 2 exponent 3 plus 3 exponent 2. We know that 2 exponent 3 means 2 times 2 times 2. So add 3 exponent 2 means 3 times 3. So 2 times 2 times 2 will give us 8. Add 3 times 3 gives us 9. 8 add 9 gives us 17. Hence, the answer to the first question is 17. Let's take a look at the second question. We have 7 exponent 2 minus 4 exponent 2. So 7 exponent 2 means you have 7 times 7. 7 being multiplied in 2 places. Minus 4 to the power of 2 means you have 4 times 4. So 7 times 7 gives 49, minus 4 times 4 gives 16. 49 minus 16 gives us 33. And that means the answer to our question is 33. Let's take a look at the third question. 5 exponent 2 means you have 5 times 5. Then times 10. So times 10. So 5 times 5 will give us 25. Times, we now have 10. 25 multiplied by 10 gives us 250. Hence, the answer to the third question is 250. Now, let's take this further by looking at an interesting case. So we have this case. What if I want to know what my exponent will be when I'm given the base and I know my answer? So 2 exponent what will give you 16. Right. To solve this, I need you to be very, very patient. So what you have to do is you pick the answer that you know, which is 16, and then you pick the base that you are given, which is 2. So you divide 16 by 2 until you get to a number you can divide again, which at the end is 1. So let's do it. I'll show you that. We have 2 in 16. That gives us 8. 2 in 8. That gives us 4. 2 in 4. That gives us 2. Then 2 in 2. That gives us 1. We know that 2 can go in 1, so we are going to stop there. So how many times did I multiply, divide by 16 rather, by 2 to get 1 at the end of the day? That is 4 times. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 gives us 16. So that means I had to multiply 2 in 4 places to get 16. Now, 7 to the power of what will give us 49? You pick 49 and you divide by 7. So 7 in 49 is 7. 7 in 7 is 1. So 7 in 2 places gives us 49. So this is 2. So 3 in how many places will give us 81? Let's take a look at that. So we're going to write 81 out, and then we start to divide by 3. So 3 in 81 is 27. 3 in 27 is 9. 3 in 9 is 3. 3 in 3 is 1. So I have to multiply 3 in 4 places to get 81. So this is 3 exponent 4. So 3 to the power of 4, or 3 exponent 4, gives us 81. I hope you now understand this section. Let's move to the last part. We have this, the next part. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 can be written as 2 to what power, or to what exponent. So you see in this place we are multiplying 2 in how many places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So by counting, we are multiplying 2 in 6 places. So this is 2 to the power of 6. Let's take a look at the second example in this case. We are multiplying 3 how many times? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are multiplying 3 in 4 places. Now, for the third example, let's count how many times we are multiplying 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we are multiplying 10 in 5 places. Look at the fourth example. How many times am I multiplying 15? So 1, 2, 3. We are multiplying 15 in 3 places. And that is the answer to this question. I hope you understand this. And let's move to the very, very last session, which is a typical exam question. So let's say we have this. We have 2 to the power of 3 plus a number that we do not know plus 3 to the power of 2, giving us 25. So we know 2 exponent 3, or 2 to the power of 3, will be 2 times 2 times 2. So we know this is 8, right? 3 exponent 2, that is 3 times 3, this is 9. So what we will do is we add 8 to 9. And when we add 8 to 9, what do we get? 17. So what number will I add to 17 that will give me 25? So what I'll do is 25 now minus 17. So I know 25 minus 17 will give me what? 8. So the answer to this is what? 8. And we put 8 there. Let's take a look at the second question. So we have 1 exponent 5 plus a number that we do not know plus 0 exponent 3 is giving us 10. We know that 1 exponent 5 means we are multiplying 1 in 5 places. When we multiply 1 in 5 places, what do we get? We get 1, because we have 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. That gives us 1, right? So if we multiply 0 in 3 places, what does that give us? That gives us 0. Now, since we have addition, we are going to add this. So 1 plus 0 will give us 1. So what will I add to 1? That will give me 10. All I need to do is do 10 minus 1. And that gives me 9. So my answer to this is 9. So let's take a look at the third question. We have 3 to the power of 3 minus a number minus, sorry, this should not be here, minus 2 to the power of what will give us 23. So what we will do is this. This will be 3 times 3 times 3. 3 exponent 3 means you're multiplying 3 in 3 places. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So 27 minus 2 to the power of what will give me 23. So this is what we are going to do. So you come here and you subtract the 23 from 27. So we are going to do 23 minus 27, sorry, minus 23. So 27 minus 23 is going to give me what? 4. So I know that 27 minus 4 will give me 23. So how can I write 4 as 2 exponent something? So we know that if we do 2 times 2, I'm going to get 4. So I'm multiplying 2 in 2 places to get 4. So that means this will be 2 to the power of 2. I hope you've learned a thing or two in this video, and I hope you've been able to master this concept. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.